Today is another day of exploring Lagos. So today we want to go and take a train. My kids have never been on a train. So at least let's start from Lagos. And the other kids as well. They're like, we need to be on a train. So we are going to, I think, Marina to go and catch the train. Whatever we get up to today, I'm going to take you guys along with us. Hope you're enjoying the vlogs. Click like if you do and leave a comment to encourage me. I feel like using my phone is helping me become a better vlogger because I can just do it on the go. Anyways, everybody's waiting for me in the car. Let's be off. I wanted to show you guys this mat I bought yesterday when I went out. I got it from the Grandex wholesale store and I really like it. Who is crying? Is it Tiwi or Toki? Everybody. It's Tiwi. Tiwi, why are you crying? Ladies, say hello. Go to the back. As they're decorating, you need to sit there. This is not going to be a typical sit-down video because my kids are on holiday. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is YEMISI. I live in Lagos. I'm a mom of 5. I had 3 kids and our lovely twins joined us last year. The light of my life. My sister and her kids also came from Warri to visit us, so the house is full. Today the kids wanted to experience the train for the first time, so I've been reading in the car, reading anywhere I can, and I will share my thoughts on the book as my day progresses. I first heard about the book, which is Femi Otedola's book called Making It Big. I first heard about it on Twitter, and I saw that people were saying, what does a rich man like Femi Otedola want to teach me? And me, I was like, in fact, that's the reason I want to buy that book. So I can see what he can teach me because myself, I want to make it big. The book is sold out in many stores, but I got mine from Book Nook at Gateview Plaza on Admiralty Way. Shout out to Uzo and her husband because I went to a store and I saw that it was closed. I messaged her quickly, Uzo, please, I'll be in front of your bookstore. And she told her husband and he kindly opened up the store and gave me the book. So I was really happy about that. When her husband gave me the book, we gisted a little bit about it, and after gisting, I was even more eager to read the book. The first thing that caught my eye was the first chapter, and it was talking about having an eye for business or entrepreneurship. And in that chapter, he was talking about how he started doing pedicure for his dad's friends that visits the house. Well, even though his dad's friends were like high clientele, like the 1% of the 1%, but the fact that he saw that opportunity is what I want to highlight. A lot of people that have been studying who are successful business people, they have this eye for seeing a gap, seeing an opportunity, and throughout the book, that's all I could notice. He just has this eye for seeing a gap, for seeing opportunity, places where people are running away from. He's going to be looking for a way to do something there, and I think that one is very, very remarkable. And even me myself, I'm learning to be like that, to sharpen my skills, to see opportunities where people might not ordinarily see opportunities. Also to grab opportunity, take advantage of situations. If you read the book, you understand what I'm talking about when I say take advantage of situations. I also noticed that he was great at networking. Anytime he was presented with an opportunity, he always knew someone that knew someone that knew someone. And I'm like, how does one get to that? Because that's one thing I'm actually trying to work on, to build my people skills, to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Because I've read something somewhere that says you are a sum up of the people that you meet or the people that you know. Your circle determines how far you can go sometimes. I've never met Femi Otedola before, but from reading the book, I believe he's quite charismatic. He has great people skills and he knows how to network, how to get what he wants. He's very determined. From reading the book, I can see it. There's one subject he touched on which I also want to highlight, and he mentioned kind of like packaging. Sometimes you might not be where you want to be, but you just package yourself to look like you're there, and that way you get opportunities to yourself. We live in a world where perception is everything, and in this world of social media, your image actually matters. I've had people come to me and say, "Oh, SiSiYemmie, you're so simple," and for a while I took it as a compliment, but after a while I started realizing it's like that thing is not a compliment, because what they were saying sometimes is, you don't have any airs around you, you are just natural, you are so simple. It affected the way I did business, because when brands used to approach me, that was like back then before I started trying to package myself too. When brands will approach me, they will approach me because they thought I was simple, they thought I wasn't worth what I was charging. Based on what they can see online, they're like, okay, we can see this is, they didn't say it expressly, but you can get the vibe from them, right? This is what you are showing us, this is who you are saying you are this, you are that, so we're going to price you as this. Meanwhile, there are other maybe influencers, content creators that are great at packaging, and they will never lowball them. Do you get what I mean? So after a while, I realized I had to start packaging my brand, because the brand is very valuable. I've put in years of hard work. It's just that I have not placed myself the way I was supposed to place myself. So this is actually something I've been working on, and I'm currently still working on it. But the fact that he touched on it was very, very important. He also mentioned the scenario where somebody came to look for a job from him to get a contract, and the person came in a beat up car, and he told the person he wasn't going to give the person the contract because of the car, but he helped the person later on, And it reminded me of a funny experience I had. I had an event to go to, but my car was bad, so I entered a taxi, that's an Uber. You know, typically you can't really choose like that the exact kind of car that will come and pick you, and it was one of those Konkulo cars that came on that day, unfortunately, and I was in a rush. So I was like, you know what, let's just enter. You guys, you'll not believe, when I got to the event, they did not allow the car to enter. They told us to stay outside. I had to trek from the gates inside. Meanwhile, other people were driving in. Also, people came out to welcome SiSiYemmie, and when they saw what I came out from, see, Nigerians will be Nigerian and people will be people. So the way they reacted, I could tell it really changed a lot of the dynamics in how they had a conversation with me. And it's not everybody are going to tell that, oh, my car was bad, this is happening to me. No, you can't tell everybody that. The way people see you sometimes is how they address you. This happens to be how you are dressed, how you speak, how you even move. So the fact that he touched on that, for me, was very, very vital. I think it's the fact that I can relate with a lot of things that he was saying, at least on my level, that I really appreciated. Because sometimes when you are a business person, you're an entrepreneur, you feel like this journey is very lonely, like nobody else can relate with what you're experiencing. But apparently, it's the journey. People have been there, and if they can share tips, it will definitely help with people that are up and coming. And I mean, up and coming billionaires like us. Another chapter I really liked in the book was when Femi Otedola talked about simplifying your life, because that is a journey that I have been on for a very long time. And he highlighted the fact that simplifying your life can, free up time, free up space for what excites you. A lot of the things in our lives are clutter, from physical things to relationships, to things that we do, events that we go to. We just go to random weddings, random events. As a content creator, I was invited to so many events, you guys will not believe it. But some of these events do not come with anything paid, no benefits, just attend our events. And I'm like, if we don't have a relationship, there's no reason for me to be attending an event, especially as the cost of attending an event is very high. You will do makeup, you will buy clothes, you will transport yourself to the location, all those things. And for me, childcare is an extra cost I have to bear every time I leave my house. So I had to tell myself, simplify your life. And when I saw that Femi Otedola was talking about that, I'm like, you see, billionaires think alike. there was so much that was said in Femi Otedola's book, which is Making It Big, and I don't think this video is going to be able to touch on all the points. To be honest, I did not plan to do a review of the book. I just wanted to read it. However, I think going forward, maybe with every video, I will just drop a point or something that resonates with me from the book, because I keep reading and I'm like, wow, wow, wow. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But anyways, I wanted to ask you guys what you think about the train. I cannot believe this train is in Lagos. When I shared pictures on my Instagram and my WhatsApp, people were like, did you travel? I'm like, I did not travel. Oh. I am still inside this Lagos. The train was really nice. The air condition was really sharp. Everything was lovely. The staff, they were attentive, and we really enjoyed the experience. If you've not tried the train and you're in Lagos, I think it will be something good that you should try. We went from Marina to Mile 2 and we came back and we enjoyed it. So let me know if you have any questions about that, and I'll answer in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.